Thank you, Mr President. I seek leave to make a brief explanation before addressing a question without notice to the Minister for Primary Industries and Regional Development on the topic of teacher shortages at regional schools.
Is leave granted? Leave is granted.
On the 4th of April, the Advertiser reported that our 4 regional schools were struggling to fill teacher vacancies for any longer than 19 days, which is the maximum length of a relief teaching contract, and that one of those schools, Lucindale Area School, has been unable to find a permanent replacement to teach its Year 8 to Year 10 maths and science since the start of the year. My office has also been advised that Whyalla Secondary School has been carrying 3 unfilled vacancies in 2022 and that there have been as many as 8 unfilled vacancies during 2023. The problem is not limited to Whyalla, and I understand similar reports have been heard from Port Augusta and the broader country regions. Across the state, there are between 40 and 50 unfilled teacher vacancies, according to the Department of Education. The Advertiser quoted the Australian Education Union of South Australia's President Andrew Gall, who said finding qualified educators was a widespread problem and that most country schools will be experiencing this now or have experienced it in the last 12 months. He went on to say that short-term solutions such as offering $10,000 extra as an incentive to find a qualified maths or science teacher are proving ineffective and that the excessive workload for teaching needs to be addressed. He has also added that there needs to be additional country incentives such as access to quality housing, as some teachers are starting their teaching career living in a caravan or in a motel room. And I note on the official Government of South Australia Department for Primary Industries and Regions website, it states that the Minister is committed to regional development, improving educational opportunities, along with supporting small business and promoting the importance of primary industry sectors. My question, therefore, to the Minister is the Minister concerned about the impacts of teacher shortages on development in the regions and educational opportunities for regional people? And what action has the Minister taken to address the problem? Has she made representations to the Minister for Education in relation to the matter?
Call the Minister for Primary Industries and Regional Development.
Thank you, Mr President. I thank the honourable member for his question. And certainly I echo some of the quotes that he made in there, that it is attracting qualified educators is a widespread problem, and in common with other professional occupations in regional areas, it is a widespread problem. It's something that we have been acutely aware of and have been working in a number of ways to address. Specifically in terms of the teacher workforce, one of the initiatives that I know that our government has done was made the Country Teachers Allowance. Forgive me if that's not the correct name. The retention allowance was made permanent. Previously, as I understand it, it was only available for the first 5 years of someone's tenure in a country area teaching in a country school. So that was one step that was an important part of encouraging those teachers who had been in regional areas for 5 years to continue their stay, hopefully to actually become permanent. Secondly, housing, as the honourable member mentioned, can be a limiting factor, and certainly I've told in this place stories of schools who have attracted teachers and have unfortunately then seen those teachers living in a caravan park for 2 terms, resulting in them returning to Adelaide. That type of experience is one of the reasons that the Malinowskis Labor government has implemented the program for regional housing for essential workers, which we announced last year and then alluded to also in this year's budget. And the importance of that can't be underestimated. That is about ensuring that regional professions, be they healthcare workers, be they police, be they teachers or a number of others, can access housing, and the program has been established in such a way as to hopefully make it self-sustaining in the sense of long-term leases being taken on, which gives confidence in building housing in some of those regional areas where perhaps the market by itself would not provide that. In terms of other initiatives, I'm happy to refer to the Minister for Education in the other place and bring back a response.
Time having expired for